What is going on, guys? I'm Full2 here, bringing you the Xbox Racing League Season 1 Hungary Race Review. Round 10 of the Xbox Racing League Season 1 will be held at the Hungary in Budapest for the Hungarian Grand Prix. The tyre compounds available for the Hungarian Grand Prix are soft, medium, intermediate and wet. So on the grid, qualifying on pole position is Freo and myself, Full2, qualifying up in 4th place, but it does say up in the top left-hand corner that I'm 5th. That is a glitch with the F1 game. Very weird, I don't know why it does that. And my teammate Aiden's got lagged out just before the race started. But anyway, as the lights come on, we have 1, we have 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, and we are lights out and away we go. Here for the Hungarian Grand Prix, we get a shabby start off the line. We have a lot of people trying to go around our outside, and that's ascending drive going up our inside, and ascending drive is bombed at the first corner. I've hit Greek Master 99 and I'm spun around and I'm down into last place on the first corner. What a horrific start. That is just horrible, and we will have a replay of this incident. Let's see what happens here so we can see. That is ascending drive going up our inside. He completely bombed it. I can't turn him because he was there. I have to give him room, and then that causes me to hit the side of Greek Master 99, and then I spin out, but on his screen I didn't hit him, so they'll have to be looked at by the stewards. And now we will continue the race just onto a corner later, and we are still down in 13th place, so just a horrid start. And we can see there are cars off the track there. There's Carter and K, 24 and CI 590458. And I nearly smash in to the back of CI as we come into the end of the first sector. We get a lot of understeer at that left-hander and we go off the track. And that is still Greek Master 99 in front of us. We're up to 11 after Carter and K, 24 and CI 590458 coming together. And coming through the S section in Sector 2 here at Hungary. It's very hard to get right at the start of a race with a heavy fuel load. And there is a huge incident in front of us. That was bongs in my undies and another car that I didn't see. But that was a huge incident. And luckily he ghosted because he nearly smashed in to the front of Greek Master's car. That would have been horrible for Greek Master as he has already had a pretty crap start, as myself has. We're coming around the final corner here at Hungary. And that is the end of the first lap as we just cross the line now, and we will now move on to lap 2 just a little bit later, and you can see I can go off a little bit at that right hand, and that is CI5 going past and final chicane. What will happen here? I break a bit later than final chicane and I have to cut the corner to avoid him, and that will be looked at by the stewards. And now we're on lap 5, and that is Drift Squid 69, who used to be XRL Kevo, going around my outsider at that left-hander. Very good move done by him, and I try and go around his outside at that long right-hander, but I can get it done on the exit coming into the chicane. And we'll now move on to lap 5, coming into the pits. For my first pit stop, I'm on the options now, and I'll now go on to the primes, and that is final chicane in front of us in his Ferrari pit box, and I put on the prime tyres and we're out in 3.1 seconds. And now we'll move on to lap 6, and that is Pomps for the win. I've given him a tiny love tap in the back of the gearbox, and now I'll come through the chicane and I will wait for him to go past because that wasn't very good on my behalf, I must say. And then as Bongs in mind, he's trying to get past, and then he gets that exit horribly wrong, just about takes me out. So not great driving by Bongs in mind, he's there. Even though I did give him room as he was coming past behind Pomps for the win. And that is Pomps for the win going off there. So after me readdressing the position, he goes off. Anyway, now we're on lap 13 coming in for my second pit stop. We will go on to the prime tyres again. Of course, they are the medium tyres. And, well, old primes off and new primes on. And 3.1 seconds. And that is Leonski going off at that left-hander, and we will get the move done coming through the end of Sector 2 up into 10th place. So, of course, not showing the pace that I usually have. And we're on lap 15 of 35 now. And we will move on to lap 21 where we pit again. Not much highlights mid-race, as always, usually for me. And we are pitting right behind Bongs in Mondays. I'm in 6th, he's in 5th. I will pit for new primes. And here we go, old primes off, new primes on. And there we go. Now we'll move on to lap 25. And that is Bongs in Mondays off there. And I will be able to get the move done. And that is Alonso. One has got 85. I'm going around his outside, going into that left-hander and getting the inside line, coming in to the right-hander there and coming into the end of Sector 2. And we've got the move done. We've got 2 moves done there. And we're up into 7th place on lap 25 and 35. And we'll move on to lap 29. Coming for my final pit stop. I'm in 6th place. And I'm going to put on the option tyres for the last time this race. And here we go, just check the standings quickly as Red Bull put old primes off and new options on. And we will now move on to lap 32. And Bongs in Mondays did jump me in the pits, but I have just jumped past him around that right-hander that he got horribly wrong. And now we are behind ascending drive coming through the last 2 corners. Here we go. Will I get the DRS detection? Yes, I will. I'm definitely within a second of him. And we take the same line through the final corner. And will I be able to get the move done on ascending drive? We will see. Crossing the line. Now, I'm not using any of my curves. I'm just going to have to hope that I can get the move done. He defends to the inside. I break a little bit later than him coming into turn 1 around the outside. Will I get the move done? Yes, I will. That is a brilliant move by myself around the outside at turn 1. And we'll just move onto lap 33, and we just look behind us, and that is ascending drive off the track, and Bongs in Mondays behind him. Did Bongs in Mondays hit ascending drive? That will have to be looked at by the stewards after the race. And here we go. We will come over the finish line in 6th place, lap 35 of 35, and I was the last to cross the line. And here's the team radio. Could have been better, and oh my god, look at those time penalties. Holy crap. Alright, not a great race, 6th place, but it's alright. Wasn't that confident, so yeah. So from that team radio, you can tell I'm not too happy with the result, as I did have very solid 4th place finishes in the final, or in the last 2 races, I must say, sorry. But in the end, it didn't turn out too bad, because that first corner was just terrible, and my pace during the races wasn't very good at all. So 6th place is probably as good as I could have got, because the person who finished in front of me, Drift Squid 69, was finished about 10 or 11 seconds in front of me. So anyway, coming into the standings now, we see in 1st place is Freo, who has won from Greek Master 99 in 2nd place once again. So as I just said, Greek Master 99 in 2nd, Final Chicane in 3rd, 4th is CI590458, 5th is Drift Squid 69, 6th is myself Full Soul 2, 7th is Bongs in Mondays, 8th is Ascending Drive, 9th is Pomsford Win 87, 10th is Carden K24, 11th is Alonso 1 is God 85, 12th is Ralph Weiss 1 after disconnecting with 2 laps to go, 13th is Revere 6, 14th is Leonski, and to wrap up the standings, who didn't even start the race, in 15th place is I8 Aiden's Goat, my teammate. So, after not a great start, I managed to come back during the race, and that just goes to show that strategy can turn your race around and you can get some good results out of it, even if you don't have the pace. But I hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time on track. Be full throttle. Goodbye.